Once upon a time, in the grassy green hills of the countryside, there lived a fine old insect by the name of Belvedere Truebug. Belvedere had lived a very happy life. He fed, as most of the Truebug family did, by using his piercing, sucking mouthparts to suck sap from plants. He flew in the bright sunshine, delighted in summer rain showers, and took evening walks on the petals of beautiful flowers. But one thing bothered Belvedere. His little granddaughter, Belva, who was named after him, did not like being a true bug. Yes, Belva was unhappy about being a bug. After all, according to Belva, people hate bugs and are always trying to squash us. Grandpa Belvedere understood that some bugs are pests to humans, but that most bugs have important jobs in the ecology of the earth. Without bugs, the earth would be a very different place. Bugs are important creatures. Now, it just so happened that Grandpa Belvedere Truebug had graduated with the Insecta class of Bugville High School. His Insecta class contained all kinds of interesting insects. So one day, Grandpa Belvedere decided to show Belva his class yearbook. And that's where our story begins.
Belva? Belva, sweetie, where are you? Belva? Come see Grandpa. Oh, Belva, there you are. Come sit down. Belva, let's look at my old high school yearbook. I went to Bugville High. Our mascot was the entomologist. We had some great sports teams. We were particularly good at cricket. I graduated in the Insecta class. And my classmates were some of the most interesting bugs you ever want to know. Let's see here. Oh, look, there's a picture of our principal, Ms. Mosquito. Ms. Mosquito's first name was Matilda, but we couldn't call her that. No, sirree. We had to call her Ms. Mosquito. She buzzed around the old halls of Bugville High, making sure everything was in its place and students weren't sneaking out of class.
Please don't throw the milk cartons on the ground. They belong in the recycling bin. Now put those away properly.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Isn't she just the most annoying old thing in the whole wide world? I bet she didn't eat a good breakfast this morning.
Yes, sir. She's just like her name, Mosquito. Comes from the same word as musket gun.
Musket? You mean like the Three Musketeers?
Yes, sir. Just like them.
She's got them piercing, sucking mouth parts.
Yep, and that high-pitched whine.
She's a purveyor of disease, like malaria.
And yellow fever.
And West Nile virus.
And St. Louis encephalitis.
Where do mosquitoes come from anyways?
Well, they develop in the water. Before they become adults, they're called wigglers because they wiggle through the water.
So, before they're mosquitoes, they're fish?
They're not fish. Lots of insects live in the water.
Do wigglers have gills like fish?
Some insects have gills, but not mosquitoes. Mosquito wigglers have tubes that poke out of the water to breathe air.
Kind of like going snorkeling?
Precisely.
There's Barfy B. His name was Bartholomew, but we called him Barfy. I remember the day when Miss Mosquito caught Barfy running to the restroom.
Barfy, what are you doing in the hallway?
Please, just let me go.
Where's your hall pass?
Please, really, I gotta go.
No, maybe we should talk to your teacher. You know what's
Did you see that vomit?
Yeah, some puke that was.
A real hurl.
Ralph,
Barf.
spew,
Throw up.
toss your cookies.
Drive the porcelain bus.
How about bring the Chuckies?
Oh, up, Chuck.
Hey, you know what?
What?
Honey is just bee vomit.
Yeah, twice bee vomit.
Yeah, twice bee vomit.
Bee
vomit.
Ew!
That's Franz Firefly. When he was in school, he was quite the little glowworm.
Shine a little worm, glimmer, glimmer, shine a little worm, glimmer, glimmer, lead us lest to fall. We wander, love, sweet voices calling yonder. Shine a little worm, glimmer, glimmer, hey there, don't get dimmer, dimmer, light the battle below.
The firefly's flame is something for which science has no name. I can think of nothing eerier than flying around with an unidentified glow on a person's posterior. That's by Ogden Nash.
The lightning bug is brilliant, but he hasn't any mind. He blunders through existence with his headlight on his behind. That's by E.F. Ware.
Wait a second. In my poem, he's a firefly.
No, I'm sorry, he's definitely a lightning bug.
A firefly.
Lightning bug.
Firefly.
Lightning bug.
Actually, I'm a phosphorescent beetle.
Oh, well.
La-ti-da.
See that fella there? That's Manny Monarch. I haven't heard from him in many years. I hear he spends the winter in the mountains of Mexico.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Manny Monarch. What's your name?
My name is Beatrice. Hey, you're one of those butterflies that flies from Canada to Mexico each fall, aren't you?
You bet I am.
Woo-wee, Canada to Mexico. That is a long way.
That's over 2,000 miles. Or in the metric system, it's like 3,220 kilometers.
Wow. Don't you get hungry and tired?
You know, I take my time fluttering as I go, fluttering over fields and forests, sipping nectar as I go. You know, it's not too bad.
Well, why don't you just stay in Canada?
Because I'd freeze to death, that's why.
Oh, why don't you just hibernate in the winter like lots of other insects do?
Not all insects can hibernate. Some have to migrate.
Well, how do you find your way? You're a boy, so that means you certainly won't stop and ask for directions.
Hey man, that's not funny.
It is too. Everyone knows boys don't ever stop for directions.
Boys don't have to ask for directions. We have GPS and Google Maps.
Hey, what's a GPS?
Here's a picture of the beauty pageant our senior year. It was a big deal. Even that newspaper fella from the county newspaper showed up to take pictures. Maria was one of the candidates. Her picture was in the paper. Boy, did that surprise me. When she sat behind me in molting class, she was just a gangly, geeky caterpillar. Seems like all she did was eat. Then she was absent from school for several weeks. And when she came back, wow, she was some kind of beautiful.
There she is, Miss America.
Oh, yes.
There she is, your ideal.
My wonderful, adoring Maddy. Thank you. All I want
She
is
took the
world
crown by
peace.
storm
World
with her.
peace. Everybody, thank you.
What kind of name is Mariposa?
It's the Spanish word for butterfly.
What?
Spanish for butterfly, dummy.
Oh, yeah. Well, papillon is la française for butterfly.
You mean French?
Uh-huh.
Cho-cho is Japanese.
Well, that might be true, but Dog Summer Fugle, that's Danish.
Danish? That's a pastry. I love pastries.
Mm-hmm. And farfalle, that's Italian.
Italian? They make the best pasta.
It's all food you now, isn't it?
Not all the time. The word butterfly is Schmetterlinge in German, and in Russian, this one's my favorite. It's Bobotchka.
Okay, well, in Mayan, it's Papalote.
Well, in Hungarian, it's
You can't think of another one.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
She ain't got nothing.
Yes, I can think of another one. Yes, I can.
You ain't got it.
Yeah!
Is she in the beauty contest?
I don't think so.
What's she doing?
She looks like she's looking for something.
I wonder what.
You ask her.
No, you ask her. It was your idea.
No, I had the idea, so that means you have to ask her.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Not me.
Yes, you.
No. Okay, I'll ask her. Excuse me. Excuse me.
What are you doing?
Are you hungry?
Are you lost?
Why is your antenna broken?
Why are your wings tattered?
Have you lost some of your scales?
Is your eye scratched?
Now what are they doing?
It kind of looks like they're playing red light, green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light.
That girl was always a little loony. She just couldn't stay away from lights. Candles, porch lights, bonfires, any old light. There she'd be, fluttering around and tearing her wings. She was a real train wreck, that girl was. You know, I wonder what ever happened to Marion Mantid. Marion and his girlfriend Marvella were quite the love bugs. They were voted homecoming queen and king our senior year.
Mantids are kind of mean looking. What do they eat?
Other insects. They're predators.
Ew, gross. They eat other insects? I only eat plants, like leafy green stuff.
They even make a meal out of their brothers and sisters, and sometimes their boyfriends.
Ew, maybe that's what happened to Marion.
Probably, and a brother too.
And what about her third cousin twice removed? Didn't he also disappear?
You bet he did.
You don't suppose she made a meal out of him too?
Could be, but she's not the only one that feeds on other insects. Hear that Artie Aphid was devoured by Larry the Ladybug?
Uh-oh, I think she's headed our way.
Bon voyage, I'm out of here, dude.
Is she gone?
Woo, that was close.
Close as an ass. I like Be quiet. Maybe she went away.
Shut out the lights. Shut out the lights.
Oh, there's a picture of the assembly when Miss Mosquito had the students enter a contest to see which one was the most beneficial to society. As I remember, Harriet Honeymaker, Polly Pollinator, and Silky Worm all entered that contest.
Now we have 3 entrants in our Benefit to Society competition. First up, Harriet Honeymaker.
We honeybees make honey. Humans use it to sweeten all sorts of foods. We make over 144 million pounds of honey every year. That's the same weight as 1,800,000 fifth graders.
That's a lot of 5th graders. Okay, Polly Pollinator, why should you win?
Well, without my pollinating, Harriet couldn't even make her honey. And 1/3 of all food humans eat, like apples and oranges and strawberries and pumpkins and pears, they're all a direct result of my work.
Very nice.
And flowers are only beautiful to attract me.
Oh, Okay, now Silky Worm, why should you win the benefit to society?
Well,
Speak up.
My threads are 3,000 yards long, and they make soft fabrics, and it's fun to touch.
Very nice, Silky. Yes, very nice. Okay, now, all three of you, everybody, you're going to applaud for the one you like best. Now, Harriet Honeymaker. Anyone for Harriet? Oh, yes. Okay, very nice. Now, Pollinator. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Now, Silky Worm. Anyone for... Oh, my. Well, Silky, you seem to be our winner. Congratulations and good job.
We had some class members who were really into recycling. You know how important it is not to waste the Earth's resources, and recycling is one way to help cut down on waste. Danny Dung Beetle even bought a ball of manure to school for show and tell. He offered us all a taste, but most of us said we weren't hungry.
Where is he going with that big ball?
He's going to dig a hole and bury it.
What is it?
That there is animal manure.
Wait, you mean...
Poop!
Ew! Why would he want to do that?
Because he's going to feed his kids.
Ew! Gross!
Yep, dung beetles use poop as food.
Double gross.
Hey, but if it weren't for them, we would have manure laying around everywhere. They help keep the earth free of manure.
So they're like nature's pooper scoopers?
Yes, sirree, Bob.
That?
That's Buster. Buster Burying Beetle.
Was that a dead mouse he was dragging?
Yep, he's looking for a place to bury it. That's why he's a burying beetle. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, but why would he do that?
It's food for his kids.
His kids are gonna eat a dead mouse? Hair and tail and all?
Very nourishing, I hear.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket.
Burying beetles are recyclers, part of nature's waste management team.
That would sure make Miss Mosquito happy.
And keep roadkill from piling up on the side of the road.
We had a janitor named Leaf Cutter. He was an ant. He kept the building clean and even had to clean around the spirit rock once in a while.
Something that large is like a little 80-pound fifth grader lifting one male walrus.
Or 2 bison bulls.
Oh, good one. Or 3 milk cows.
Or 4 antlered elk.
Or, get this, 5 striped zebras.
I've got the best one. Or 50 fifth graders.
Oh, yeah. Or, what would that be? Carry the 2. 16,000 chubby gerbils.
We sure had some good singers in our class. In fact, our Bugville choir was one of the best in the state. In the Katydid family, they were all good singers. I remember Katrina. She sang at the Fall Opera House in downtown Bugville. Always had to warm up before she could hit those high notes.
Okay, so I would like to sing a song for you today, but first I have to warm up just a little bit. Okay, so. Oh, no, okay. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Okay.
What was that?
I'm pretty sure it sounded like someone was trying to sing.
Why is she trying to sing? In the Insecta class, girls don't sing, girls sting. Or like Miss Mosquito, they suck blood.
Hey, we can too. Anything you boys can do, I can do better.
Yeah, well, maybe. But you can't sing. It's a rule.
Hey, you bet we can.
Katrina, come over here and prove me right.
Okay. How about you sing a song and then I'll repeat it back to you?
Okay. La, la, la.
La, la, la.
La, 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 la.
La, 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 la.
La, 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 la.
La, 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 la.
La, 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 la.
La, 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 see, I did it. You thought that only males could sing, but depending on the species, evidently girls can too. All night long when my beau sings to me, I will answer with gleeful chirping.
So you didn't really sing?
What do you think I'm doing now?
You're merely chirping?
And that disqualifies me how? Think about the crickets chirping. Most people would call that song. How is my tune any different? What say you? What say you? Answer the ocean, you can say you were wrong that most girls can sing a song.
I wouldn't call it singing.
Only because you're jealous.
You didn't sing.
You should say that Katie did.
Katie didn't.
Katie did.
Katie didn't.
Katie did. Katie did. Katie did. Katie did. Katie did. Katie did. Katie did.
I wonder, what did Katie do? Oh.
Florence Fly had the largest family in our class. She had about 3,000 brothers and sisters. When we were invited to Florence's place for a meal, it was quite an affair. I remember one time Florence brought some of her brothers and sisters who hadn't even hatched yet to school. She also showed us a home video of her brothers and sisters eating. Woo-wee!
Hey, pretty lady. How you doing?
Oh, not great. I really wanted to buzz around the garbage dumpster behind the school on my lunch, and now I'm stuck babysitting hundreds of my baby brothers and sisters.
Those look like eggs to me.
Well, we flies are eggs before we hatch into larvae.
Larvae? What are larvae?
Baby insects, such as grubs and caterpillars.
Well, and maggots. Flies are eggs, and then we hatch into maggots.
And what do you eat?
Well, we feed on dead animals. I actually have a video of all of us eating if you want to see it.
Oh yeah, I just love family videos.
Me too.
Look at all of us there. Look, I think I see Allison and Aaron over there. Yep, and then there's Cora. She's right there. Oh, look at Eric squirming around. Yep, that one's Maddy. There's Maddy, and there's Bernice and Francis. And then Alfred is crawling around right there. Let's see. Oh, yep. There's Junior and George and Sue and Junior 2 and Sue 2. I think we're running out of names. And there's Joanna and Linda. Oh, and where's our neighbor, Buster Bearing Beetle? Where is he? He's around here somewhere. And there's Isabel and Bobby Lou. And there's Joanna and Pat. And let's see. There's Alfred. Oh, there's Buster. There's Buster, our neighbor, and his wife, Brenda. Oh, look at all of us.
Yuck! I'm sorry I asked.
That was enough to gag a maggot.
Oh, sorry, guys. Well, I guess I better be going. Oh no!
Look out! Scrambled eggs! Where's the bacon and the hash browns?
Oh, Betty!
There's one over there.
Don't forget that one.
Oh, come here! Oh, Ben!
There's another one.
Is that one behind the rock?
Don't forget Fred! He's my favorite! Oh, come on!
I think our work here is done.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh.
Hey! Wait for me! It's so cold! Mom! I'm gonna tell Mom! You left me behind! You're gonna be so grounded.
Our school dances were really something. The principal, Miss Mosquito, always chaperoned the dances and tried to get all the students to dance. I can remember some of the songs. Elusive Butterfly of Love, La Cucaracha. All of the bee family, especially Betty, could really dance.
Okay, everybody, now let's all learn this new dance. Why are you staring at me like that?
I'm not doing no dance.
I'll dance.
Well, okay, Betty G is going to teach us her dance. She's the best dancer we have. All right, Betty, now let's teach us the waggle. Okay, so, ready? Okay, she's waggling. See, she's waggling. And now she's circling. And she's going to waggle soon. And she does the figure 8. And that waggle dance, that communicates to our other friend bees where the flowers are for food. Okay, let's everyone follow her. Ready? Ready? Where's she going? Okay, she's waggling. And now we're circling. Circling. And now we're waggling. And now we're circling. Did you know that the angle of the waggle tells the bees which direction to go? Yeah. See? So then they have to do this. Waggling. And we're circling. Yeah. And the length of the waggle, how long they do it, that has to do with distance. And we're waggling. And we're circling.
Those were some fine folks in my Insecta class. They have so many important jobs in nature. I'm so proud of them. Belva, aren't you proud of being an insect? A true bug?
Yes, Grandpa, being an insect is the coolest thing in the world. Bugs rule.
From that day on, Belva was proud to be an insect. But most of all, she was proud that her family name, Truebug, was the basis for the word bug, a term used by most people for all insects. And Grandpa Belvedere, well, he had always known that being an insect was just the bee's knees.
Is that really the end?
Why, yes, sir. That's all, folks.